Hi friends, today we are going to learn about biology chapter first tissues. We all know that group of cells become tissues, group of tissues become organ and organ become organ system and organ system forms body. So what is a tissue? Tissue is a group of cells having similar origin, structure and function. Types of tissues. There are two types of tissues. There are plant tissues and animal tissues. First one we learn about plant tissue. This is the flow chart of plant tissue. Plant tissue is divided into two parts. One is meristematic tissue and one is permanent tissue. In meristematic tissue, it is divided into three types. One is apical, lateral and intercalary tissues. And in permanent tissues, it is divided into two parts. One is simple and one is complex. In simple, it is divided into four types. One is parenchyma, collenchyma, sclerenchyma, and protective. Complex tissue is divided into two parts. One is phloem and one is xylem. This is the flowchart of the plant tissue. Okay. Meristematic tissue. Apical, lateral, and intercalary. We all know that apical means apex, which is top. This part is the apical. It is called apical meristema, and it is help for length for the plants. It will grow. It is for the being become big to the plant. And lateral means this, which gives width to the plant. Width to the plant. This lines are called. And intercalary tissues, which I will tell you afterwards. What is meristematic tissue? These tissues have ability to divide themselves, thereby providing growth to plants. Okay. Now I'll tell about intercalary meristem. See, this is a bamboo stem, and these are their nodes. And this is the leaf. It helps to with this part. It will become big for this part still here. It will make big, like it will become big, like na. Okay, next. Simple permanent tissue. Simple permanent tissue is parenchyma, collenchyma, and sclerenchyma. Parenchyma, mechanical support and food storage. One tree which its roots are mechanically supported by the ground. It has support to the ground, and it is also have food storage. Cells are loosely packed and large intercellular space. The cells of these parenchyma are loosely packed and large intercellular spaces, and it is a living cell. In parenchyma are two types: chlorenchyma, erenchyma. Chlorenchyma means which chlorophyll is present, and erenchyma is, I'll take an example, hydrilla, and it is used in the water. Hydrilla is used to float by erenchyma. Okay, now chlorenchyma. It also has mechanical support and flexibility, like branches. When we bend it, it will also bend. Okay, and cell thickened at the corners and little intercellular spaces. The cells are thickened at the corners, like this here, are thickened, and it has little intercellular spaces where parenchyma are large intercellular spaces. It is also a living cell. Sclerenchyma. It provides hardness. Cells are long, narrow walls are thickened due to leaching and no intercellular spaces. It is a dead cell. It does not have any intercellular spaces. Okay. Now, complex tissues. Xylem and phloem. Xylem transfers water to the plant. Phloem transfers food to the plant. Where see, this is the plant, and this is the xylem tube, and this is the phloem tube. So the xylem transport water, and where phloem transport food. Okay. Now xylem is made up of dead cells having a thick cell lining. It consists of tracheids and vessels. They have both tubular structures so that we can allow transportation. Xylem are four types. One is xylem parenchyma, tracheids, vessel, fiber. Xylem parenchyma. It stores food and help in transportation of food. It stores food and help in transportation of food. Water, sorry. Xylem fibers. They are supportive in function. Okay, now you know. Now we'll study about phloem. It is made up of living cell and it allows the movement of the food from leaves to another parts of the plants. It has the following elements. You all know that photosynthetic is made from plants of leaves. Okay, and there are four types of cells. One is sieve tubes, companion cells, pollen fibers, pollen parenchyma. These are phloem cells. Okay. Now, sieve tubes. They are slender tube-like structure composed at elongated thin wall cells. The main function of sieve tube is to transport sugars and nutrients up and down to the plant. Companion cells. They facilitate the function of the sieve tubes. Pollen fiber provide flexibility to the phloem. Okay. Phloem parenchyma store starch and proteins. So this much is the video. I'll take and come the part 2 animals and say subscribe. Okay.